It was great to meet up with those of you who I met in London, and it was awesome to have, as usual, a more than expected amount of people turn up for the live meetup. So, on hindsight, um, I'm looking to do even more meetups because it really is empowering, not just for me, but I think for those people who attend, to be able to meet other traders in the community, to hear about experiences. And one of the main things that I got from the session is that I found that most people in the room, in fact, I would say maybe 90% of the room agreed with me when I asked that they had no issues in generating profit. So 90% of the room had no issues in generating profit. The only issue was that I would say two-thirds of those who attended had issues with discipline and consistency, or rather these two are interrelated. Um, and I feel that consistency also counts with responsibility, because a lot of people, they get inconsistent due to over trading, and over trading is highly correlated to irresponsibility towards your own goals. So I remind you guys again, I did this once during the Christmas webinar, and that is about remembering why you trade. Firstly, establishing with yourself why you trade binary. Is it for a better life? Is it to buy? Is it for you to leave your job, go part time? Is it to buy more things for your house, to upgrade a car, or let's say to even save up to buy someone a gift, someone you love, like your parents or a loved one or what. So you need to really know why you're just doing this. And let's say for those of you coming from different areas of trading, let's say if in the past you were trading stocks, bonds, CFDs, Forex, and you've come to binary options because binary options is more profitable. And if you know that it's more profitable and have witnessed it for yourself, that binary is more profitable than any other form of trading within a short period of time, then you need to have the discipline of committing to those goals. And let's say if you're on a bad day, or let's say if you're on a break even, you may want to take a point to look, is the market really the way it should be? Do you want to take a moment to stop and compare to one of our archive webinars? Because I have so many webinars that I've listed out there that I mark them as case study. Okay, when you look at these case study webinars, you can see what is good market, what is bad market conditions, and then you can decide for yourself, are the current conditions very far off, or more or less the same as the case study? Because if the conditions are moderately good to good, then by all means keep trading. But let's say if you hit your trading goal, it's good to not be greedy. And let's say if you're struggling on a certain day, because even me, there are some days on a live webinar you see it, and the fact of the matter is I do most of my trading on the live webinars. So when you see me on the webinars and you see that you're struggling to profit on a certain webinar, let's say if I'm struggling to profit, or let's say I say that today, so let's scrap our profit goal, let's just try to exit here with a break even or even a small loss, then likewise as you should as well. So in the past, although I've put up I've put up compounding calculator that you guys can use to follow. Let's say if you want to generate 5% per day profit, I've actually simulated that just by trading 5 days a week consistently at 5% per day, compounding without taking any money out, you can actually get $500 into 11,000 within 90 days. But the thing is, along the way, it could be more than that, it could be less than that. But most importantly, if you want to stay on track to be able to achieve at least 70% of that, which is, let's say, you want to grow it to about, let's say conservatively 10 times, all right? Conservatively grow your account 10 times within 3 months. Then you need to be conservative enough to know when to stop if the markets are not looking the right way. Okay, so if you if you were to watch a replay of this webinar session, please remember the words that I've been saying up to this point in the webinar, because this is very, very important reminders. I've just mentioned what stuff you should watch or rewatch, and what instructions you should do if you haven't already done so, okay? So let's begin now. Also, see you struggling and end webinar. Powerful members of your trade. Exactly. So sometimes if I'm struggling and I end the webinar, there's been many webinars, I think early January, where I stopped just like 30 minutes in, 25 minutes in, 40 minutes in. And if you guys are still persisting to trade, and then I look at the comments in the Telegram, and I know that you guys are just not following the instructions, you're continuing, and it does no one good but the broker. So remember again why we're here, and remember that we're here to profit. Binary is actually really easy if you use the right methods on the right conditions. But if you don't, then you're just not really using this as a tool to make money from the broker, but instead to give money back to the broker. So let's be smart about it, right? Okay, guys? All right, let's look at the charts now. Let's have a look. Euro USD. Get ready. I think we can do a 5-bar reversal. 5 minutes put, Euro USD. No, let's do it 2 minutes. 2 minutes on Euro USD. 2 minutes put, Euro USD. Yeah, see this one's struggling to hit the high, and it's already coming back a fair amount. Value charts is high. CCI is giving way. Okay, give me 1 or 2 days. I'm gonna put together the recording from the live session so you guys can look over it. Yeah, I spent the most of the last 24 hours sleeping. Spent 15 hours, in fact. For those of you using IQ and Olim Trade, just take note, Olim Trade maximum trade size is 2,000, okay? IQ maximum trade size fluctuates. It fluctuates between what do you call that? It fluctuates between generally 1,001, 1,500 up to 13,000, but most of the time it's between 1.5 to 3K. So if you take note of that, for those, I saw some of you guys talking about putting 100K into IQ options account. You're not going to get much benefit out of it, anything more than 20, 30K. So if you're, let's say, if you're in a IQ options account or Olim Trade, because of the small trade size, right? Once you're at about 20, anything above 25K, if I were you, I would withdraw it, because there's no benefit in keeping it there. Yeah, so I'm saying that a lot of it fluctuates. So this can fluctuate at any time, and that's gonna, it can prevent you from trading the right way. So take note of that. The last thing you want is that if you got a big account and you cannot martingale on a trade that you know that you definitely win. So I just want to prevent that. Size your trades appropriately, as though your largest trade is going to be about 2K. I think that's a very good number to stay by. Whether you're Olim Trade or IQ, that's a good number to just base on. Okay. Also, these brokers, and Olim, and even Binary Mate, they are very server intensive. Okay. I also met up with the guy from Binary Mate at the webinar. No, sorry, not at the webinar, at the Financial Expo, and he has demonstrated to me live that based on internet conditions, he did an experiment with me, basically walking further and further away from the hotspot. And then we see that the chart doing very funny things. Sometimes it'll be drawing backwards and then forwards, the graph. So the graph will behave funny if the condition is unstable. IQ option has a pop-up to tell you that condition is weak, but Olin and Binary Mate does not. Okay, so if you see Binary Mate doing some funny stuff, that's the reason why. Also, Catherine, can you put together like an email address or something, or and I think get people to message you either through Telegram or Facebook directly, or let's say to a certain email, anything regarding Binary Mate, because they told me that they want to clear all the problems that we have. So, they demonstrated to me regarding the history and all that. If there's any issues, they will fix it. So I want to compile all these issues and pass it to them. I'll also link you up with the person in charge. All right, first trade is in the bag. Move on. Markets will just take note. You have maximum trade size, I believe, is what I think it's 1,000, right? So anything beyond that, you need to take note that there is a waiting time between trades. I think it's like 14 seconds. So in between trades, take note of that, and then just so that if you're margin gating, if you have to place your next trade, you can place multiple trades simultaneously, but you have to wait 14, 15 seconds in between. So therefore, please take note of that. Otherwise, you're going to get trouble as well. So for markets world, I would recommend no more than 10,000 an account. Anything above that is unproductive. Okay, 10 to 12K. IQ option, Olin trade, anything more than 20, 25K is unproductive. So if you want something more than that, okay, if high-low, the maximum is 20. Okay, if the maximum trade is 2K at high-low, then you want to, actually, high-low, they don't have an issue if you placing rapidly trades. So we can trade multiple times at 2K within a short span of time, because execution is fast, no problem. So I'll say for my high-low, you want to be probably about 50K. 50K is as much as you want to go. Anything more than that is no point. Anything more than that, try and do a 24 option or something like that. Well, you can't place multiple trades? If you can't place multiple trades, then you don't want to go any bigger than 20. Yes, I was going to withdraw, but because I wasn't in town, they tried to contact me for some verification and I wasn't able to give it. So I thought that's just dragging. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Okay, just a heads up. ETX, they're looking into getting SISAC regulation as well. And once they do that, they'll be able to give more pairs and also quicker verification. It's going to be something like 24 option. I met the people at ETX as well. Okay, EJ anytime soon, but it is going down for quite a bit right now. Let's wait for 161.8. Okay, set out Euro JPY. I want to do I'll do a 3 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes, preferably 3 minutes. But if you don't have it, do a 2 minutes call. EJ. Euro JPY. 2 minutes call once we hit 161.8. If it doesn't, we stay put. Okay, get ready. Euro JPY, end of this minute, or maybe halfway through the minute, it will go as well. 30 seconds. Is it struggling? Is it struggling? Okay, yeah, let's take it now. Let's take it now. Right off the 161. Whenever I see the bar struggling to push lower in the 30-second mark, then that is my signal to try to take a trade. What looks different? Can I see? Oh, okay. I think you're zoomed in. Try zooming in or zooming out, and then it'll look a bit different for 24 option. If 500 is the max trade size for a broker, then you don't want to be putting more than 10K in. So basically, um, my rule of thumb is that your account size should only be no more than 15 times of the max trade. Okay, no more than 15 times of the max trade. That's what your account size should be. Anything more than that is unproductive. Vantage FX and 24 options both had a platform change. It may look almost the same, but it's slightly different. So I've given feedback regarding the execution pricing being a little bit off recently, so they're going to look into it. All right, 2 trades in the money. Okay, Ricardo, that's a very good question. Let's plan for one early March. Yeah, early March. How many of you are down for that? Maybe Catherine, you can do a what do you call that? A poll for Singapore, like so they can poll and express how many of them want to come down for meet up in Singapore. I'm planning to do this like early March. For those of you who missed out on London, I will not be back for at least a year. However, I'm getting the recording up. Okay, Vantage is currently on the same platform as 24 Option. So on the front end, it looks the same like Tech Financial, but it's both changed to Incipio. So I think there must be configuration issues, and if there are, let me know what it is, and I will let them know. But in the meantime, can you let your account manager know? And at the same time, I have gotten the WhatsApp of their technical director. I can put it forward as well. Okay, pound USD, get ready. Pound USD, get ready for 2 minutes put. Okay, not yet, not yet, not yet. So let's stretch beyond. I think so. I'll run away for 200 MA. Mm-hmm. By the way, I never expected that alcohol in London is cheaper than Singapore. As in a pub. I was really surprised. I thought that the person in the bar that day at the place we had the event undercharged me or something, but I checked the bill. No, it was correct. It was just unbelievably cheap to buy everyone around the drinks. I expected like times four, you know? Because in Singapore, if you go to a pub and even if you order Coke, right? Like, as a Coca-Cola, uh, it's gonna charge you like $6 Singapore, which is about $4.50 in USD. So I was shocked that in a hotel near the convention center, across the road convention center, usually they'll charge premium, but it was like £125 or one. Yeah, all these ones are a bit narrow. Hey, by the way, Marco UK, are you the Marco that I met a few days ago? Because there are like a few Marcos in the group, so I don't know which one's which. Ah, I see. Okay, the guy in the windbreaker, right? Mm. Yeah. Okay, I figured that out. All right, euro pound, euro pound. Let's see if the pound is done yet. Pound didn't. So let's check on euro pound. We can't get a go on this one. Hmm. Oh, one more thing. Bonuses have been scrapped. So all SciSec approved brokers are gonna stop offering bonuses if not already. USD JPY, get ready for 2 minutes call. Because there's been too much bonus abuse, so they want to scrap it. Okay, let's take it. Okay, if you could cancel, just cancel. Wait for the end of this minute because it's pushing down. USD JPY. Look to take it during the 30-second mark. Okay, yeah, get ready. 30-second mark. I'm gonna take it. Let's go. This should come off. Okay, bouncing a lot. It's having a lot of trouble going down, so I suppose it stays still. If it breaks through the bottom, then we do something else. Then it should come back. A little bit of a gap here. Okay, the next Singapore meetup, we're gonna pick an even bigger venue. So for those of you who are around, I'm thinking either Kaplan or SMU. Gonna be it's gonna be Dhoby Ghaut area as usual. Okay, UJ re-entry at 261. Re-entry at 261. Get ready. Still not touching. Okay, just take it in case it doesn't ever get down there. Just take it. This one will work. Stochastics crossing, RSI turning up, divergence of value charts. I haven't looked at the calendar yet, so I'm thinking of like midweek on like the first week of March or something. I gotta take a look at the calendar. I haven't really planned my schedule yet. Because I do know that the kids have a school vacation, but I'm not sure when, so I got to check when that is so that I don't want to coincide with the school holiday week because that's going to keep me tired enough. All right. Is that the same for kindergartens? Because my kids, I think it was like a single digit start date for the vacation. I'll check. Hey there, Ralph. So a fairly good start to today. One of the biggest takeaways that I mentioned in the UK meetup, long story short, okay, if it's very, if it's ascending very sharply, but there's no, a lot of people, okay, if it's ascending very sharply, a lot of people tend to just think, okay, I'm going to do a reversal, but you know, if it's very ascending very sharply, and even though the RSI can be overbought, even though everything can be, you know, in the overbought zone, but if there's no previous pattern of it swinging from between highs and lows, then you cannot take that to be, you know, an indication for a reversal trade. Because if there's no prior pattern, you're best waiting for a clear sign of reversal. In the meantime, better to follow the trend. Euro pound, get ready. Euro pound, get ready. Two minutes call. Crap. I think we missed an opportunity. Let's check a different currency pair. Okay, let's check the pound USD instead. Pound USD. Pound USD for 2 minutes. Okay, get ready. Get ready. It's all we're close to it. We're close to it. Pound USD for 2 minutes put once we get that 423.6. Okay, it could be quite close to it, but without actually hitting. Oh shit. I hate this kind of stuff because it's so ambiguous. If I don't get a clear hit, I'd rather not. If you guys are already in, good for you. If not, don't take it. Let's see something else. I think we missed this one. Let's check the GJ. Shit. We missed some really good trades. Yes, UCHF, the swing there. Yeah, UCHF, let's do it. 2 minutes call. UCHF 2 minutes call. I was also reminding you guys at a live event that I said a lot of people misuse a Bollinger Band. Everyone thinks that Bollinger Band means close outside the bands, you assume it's going to reverse. No, Bollinger Bands only helps you identify breakouts. And Bollinger Band is there to show you swings as well. And in terms of like, on every stretch of the bands, it's going to return to touch the middle band. But when it's sloping down too much, sometimes the touch of the middle band can be in a sideways action. Get ready to take UCHF again on 161.8. It didn't reverse on 123.6. We're going to take it again at 160. Oh, shit. Okay, it's jumping around very fast. Try and get it really, really close. Okay, take it. I'm going to cancel it because it kind of extended a bit further. Shit. And it came back to where I was initially taking the trade. So I hope this works out fine. UCHF. And I can imagine that the EJ will be doing something opposite. Don't worry, this is a fairly clear trade. And even with a bad entry, this should work. No, the EJ is nowhere in comparison to the one that we did. Ours was a much more clear-cut setup. Always go for the most clear-cut setup. So let's say if you have a Fibonacci confirmation, you have zigzags in the movement, you have stretch of Bollinger Bands, you have overbought, oversold indicators, then that's your best entry. Oh. So far, so good. All right, real clean. So notice how it failed to bounce on 123.6, but once it hit 161, really, really clean bounce. And today we have one of the most attendees in a very long time, 260. Okay, GU is not exactly zigzagging, so this is one of those traits that I'm talking about. If there's no pattern of a reversal, then you need to be a little bit more skeptical. You need to look for confirmations. In this case, it's going to be, I'm going to employ a above or below kind of strategy on this one. Use an above and below strategy, okay? Wherever it breaks, we shall follow. But I'm not going to jump the gun. So far, it hasn't exactly gone down, it's gone sideways. And if it's having some trouble in going down, that means it's probably going to go up. So about the scenario that I mentioned during the UK session, that's what I was talking about. Yes, the GJ is a lot better. It's a lot better, and we missed this one. It's a lot better than the GU trade. um, let's find something else here that we can do. In the meantime, wait for GU to break the bottom, and then we'll take it. 60 seconds. Whenever things go sideways like this, I get very cautious. And you should as well. Okay. Get ready, GU. Once it closes beneath, we're going with 60-second put. Okay, get ready. Come on. Go. Now the next moving average is very close to it, the 100 MA, so I'm going to just do one entry. Once I win this one, I'm going to look for a new setup. When it's breaking out in the direction of the trend, I will keep going for it. If it's breaking against the trend, then I will just do single entry in case it happens to be more of a pullback. This one's a bit ambiguous here. It was looking quite good until like right now it's making some resistance. It's going to be a close win. Okay, just stick with one entry on this one. All right, let's look for a new setup. Actually, let's wait a few minutes for the news to come out, then we'll do the next trades. Take a short break, guys. Take a short break. Okay, I'm going to get myself a drink. I'm going to put myself on mute, so I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Wow. Didn't expect this. GU kept going. Anyway, let's just wait 5 more minutes for the news, and they'll do something then. Mm-hmm. Yes, EJ is setting up for reversal. I agree. Okay, let's check the FIBO, and if everything is okay, right? Let's just do a quick one, get in and get out before the news. 123.6. Yeah, it might work out. It might work out. See which one is the best one. Okay, EA looks real nice. Try and see if we can hit the okay. EA 5 minutes put. EA no, let's do a 2 minutes. 2 minutes EA. I don't want to make it 5 minutes, otherwise the news can just mess us up. So EA set as soon as you get oh shit. Where's the damn thing? Can't find it. Shit. Where is it? What? I don't have it? Ah, crap. Why don't I have it? Oh, yeah. It's 5 minutes, right? Okay, if I have to do it 5 minutes, I'd rather not because I don't want to get a surprise when the news comes out. What if it ends up being sideways? Then I'm going to be panicking. Tell you what, I'm going to do this. It's not going to be very high percentage. 2 minutes are probably the best one. 3 minutes as well. Could have done Aussie actually. EJ. Nope. Secures coming on. Okay, EA 60 second. Didn't close beneath the trend line, so I'm not going to take it. It needs to be beneath the previous low plus beneath the moving average line as well, then I'll take it. UJ is more like a breakout setup. Okay, EA wants to close beneath, take it. Euro Aussie. Shit, there it goes. I'm just gonna do a half size trade in case it messes up, okay? Yeah, take it. 60 second put. Crap. If it's beneath the moving average, it should be going down. If it doesn't, I'm gonna abandon this one. Because if it goes into a what do you call it? Sideways, then there's no point. 2 minutes, like I said, would have been the ideal setup on this. Oh. That was me. Beer, but no, it was Heineken. No, when the news comes out, I'm happy to trade. Probably gonna affect the US pair, I think. The other one is with, hang on, no. Euro USD. Let's watch Euro USD. Above and beneath. See, Euro Aussie, this is why I didn't want to do a 5 minutes. Otherwise, it's going to be a really sweaty time towards the end. What's the reaction? Euro USD standby 60 seconds call. Anything above will follow it. Mhm. Almost, almost. Euro USD, get ready. 60-second call. Euro USD. There we go. Real nice. Okay, now I'm gonna FIBO this one. See if we can take it for a reversal. I think we can. Standby 2 minutes reversal, Euro USD. Take it now. My FIBO was a bit wrongly drawn. Let me adjust it a little bit. There we go. Hmm. UJ and EU will be mirrored. Okay, so at this point of time, it's both stretching the entry. You can do a 2 minutes call on UJ if you want. But right now, I'm wondering why it's not coming down right away on the Euro USD. So I'm just going to stay with this one trade. It's quite close to the entry area, but still a bit iffy. That's real nice. All right. There we go. How did the UJ do? About the same. AU about the same as well. If you wanted to do this, you would have done this 2 minutes ago, not right now. So if you miss the top, don't bother. Crap. Missed it, missed it. You Aussie, missed it. If you took it, great. EJ was a really bad quality setup, so EA was good, but EJ was bad. Missed it, I'm not gonna chase it. Yeah, I instinctively looked at Aussie USD because we missed it. EA, I was trying to see if we catch AU. They're all correlated, so if you miss one, you miss all. What you're only expecting to see is a delay between the pairs. Because sometimes there's a delay. That was my wife, not me. Okay, AJ. AJ for 2 minutes. AJ for 2 minutes put. AJ for 2 minutes put. A bit uncomfortable volatility. Hope it works. The weeks are way too long. Somehow I wish I'd done 60-second as well because it's dancing around so much. Rather have less and more time. And you see, 60-second of the now would be perfect. I don't like to see the struggle in bouncing around. When trading FX in this scenario is definitely worse because you're not even going to cover your spreads. Wow. Turned out to be really good. Still a lot of volatility, which makes me highly uncomfortable. I just like the moderate movements. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very clean. Mhm. Hey guys, I want to stop when we're ahead here also because I want to get a sufficient rest before my next webinar session with you guys in a couple hours. So I'm just gonna stop here. You guys can. I mean, market looks pretty good. You guys can just keep on trading. If you see that if you see that instead of reversing, when let's say if ever you get a scenario when it's going sideways instead of down, just stay put, change strategies, and if ultimately it gets too flat, just stop. Okay. So yeah, catch you guys later in the evening session. Bye for now.